Hey Internet, we're back at it with that Murloc stick. I didn't really get to make use of my Warleader last game because of all the Van shenanigans. This is a decent enough starting hand. I do have the Warleader in hand. I got a perfect turn 2. The question is, do I want to keep the Grimscale Chump because there's a decent enough chance I'll just play Violfit instead, in which case there's no reason to keep it. But I also don't really want to draw that on a later turn, and I can also coin it out if I want to, or I can coin out the Warleader on turn 2 if I wanted to deal with whatever he may play. So because he's playing that, I will go ahead and use the Violfin, and very likely, this is actually fine as well. He could potentially send these to attack each other, but I do like the possibility of Rockpool Huntering the 2-2, so if that option exists, I want to keep it there. He can draw a card, I don't really care, I just want to develop the board and try to rush him down before he has a real chance to react. And he's attacking that one. Okay. It's a very interesting option considering that I can still kill his stuff. Obviously, if I play another Murloc, he gets 3 damage anyway, which means I don't need to Rockpool Hunter it, but I do like the possibility of keeping it alive, so I will go ahead and keep it alive. It should be noted that he can Potion of Madness the 1-3 to kill both of those, so that would have been one reason to not keep it alive, and then I have a 2-3 and a 2-3, or I have a 2-4 and a 2-3 on the board instead, but, I mean, he's going to use Potion of Madness at some point in time anyway. And now I'm out of Potion of Madness range because I got that Warleader, baby. I don't get the extra health. Don't really need the extra health right now. He's taking too long to set up his board, which means he's at half health. Turn 4, half health. Well, turn 3 for me, turn 4 for him. So that's not bad. As it turns out, Warleader is still good because your opponent is almost dead by the time you get him out on the board. Isn't that kind of good? It's kind of good. I think Old Murkai just ends this game, right? Does he realize I can just end this game? Because how much damage did I do last turn? 4, 7, 14, right? So he's at 15 health. If I summon one Murloc, he's dead, even without any sort of answer in my hand, which means he's dead. Unless he has a silence somewhere. He would need the 0 mana silence. And he doesn't have it. What are you doing? Game's over, man. Warleader, still great. Got that old Merc guy for the win. GG. Let's go. Alright, so that was a very quick game. Let's do another one. See if anybody has a chance against the Murloc Warleader. See if you curve it out. If you play that Curve Stone, it's still a great card. It's still a great card. I was going to disenchant it, but then I decided, you know what, let's try it out and see if I can still win games with it. Turns out you can. I've won maybe half my games on turn 4 or 5. By turn 4 or 5. Either due to my opponent conceding or me just killing them. So, it's a very efficient deck. Great for climbing ladder. And Warleader seems to still be good. So keep playing it. Do not disenchant that card. It's still great because there are still other ways to buff your minions with health. I don't need Divine Favor so early. I don't want to keep the Gentle Megastar so early. I want turn 2 plays if I can get them. I don't really like hero powering. But just because I can hero power a 1-1 Murloc, it's not terrible because I got that Curve Stone ready to go. And I got the Bluegill, so I may do that instead. If he hero powers, I'll probably almost definitely do the Bluegill. It depends what hero power he gets. And if he doesn't do anything at all, I can also just go face with it. And that's kind of bad. I do want to take that out. I cannot afford to leave that up even a single turn. It is wild, and before things get wild, it's necessary to kill it. I apologize for that. Had to say it. I would show myself out, but then you don't get the rest of the video. And I think if you're still here, you probably want to watch it, right? Aw. The question is, do I Murloc or do I not? Because he can't just kill it, and I don't like the prospect of it just getting killed. But I do have 2 of them, so I will go ahead and buff one of them up, and then I'll play it next turn as a 4-4. It doesn't make any sense to play it on turn 3 because he just kills it out with what he's got on the board. So that doesn't make sense to me. Alright. So if I had left my other minions on the board, he still could have killed the 2-1 with the 1-3. He could have killed the other one. I would have had 1 on the board, which would have allowed me to play the Murloc Warleader, but I think this is fine because he does not actually have a way of dealing with them. I was going to play the 4-4, but just because I got Old Murkai, I might as well get it out to clear his board, lower the chances of him getting a spell damage to him, which is what really hurts me, and then it also makes better use of my mana, and it saves me from the Jade Lightning, apparently. I didn't even think about that card, but I played around it expertly, so good for me. Alright, let's see what you can do, because my board traded with his, and I got the extra war leader for the turn afterwards if I wanted. I got the corrupted seer if I need it. As it turns out, still a great card. Still a great card. Even if you just play it on turn 5, still does quite a bit of work. Unfortunately, I cannot efficiently trade with this board right now, which is kind of bad because I don't want to give him an easy way to kill my war leader, but I still may Murloc Warleader in the Corrupted Seer, but I do not like the option of him buffing his cards up. So since I've got the Bluegill Sniper, what is the proper play here? What is the proper play? Because the Corrupted Seer does not do the kind of damage I need. I don't need +2 damage either. That doesn't help me that much. I guess we have to Corrupted Seer and then War Leader. It makes the most sense to me. If there's a better option, I do not see it. So we will go ahead and just do that. Obviously, if he's smart, he has to trade with a 6-2, but I still have a 6-1 and a 5-3 on board and 2 damage AoE to use. And what I would like is a Divine Favor in order to refresh my deck and get some better plays. Divine Favor would probably be the best card I could draw. And he is on 4 mana, which means I'm in a decent spot. Even if he gets a 4 mana 7/7 out, so what? Aww. Please don't kill it. Don't you do it. Alright, well at least I didn't get terribly unlucky. And the good news is that I do have the 10 mana card that resummons my Murlocs, so I don't overly want to use my hero power that much, just because I don't want to summon these 1/1s too much. But since I have the Dino Size, it does give me incentive to do so. And again, I would like a Divine Favor very much in order to have the best chance at winning this game, because I could just draw my entire deck, and he doesn't have the Cold Light shenanigans that the Rogue did in order to punish me for that. Whatever, dude. Don't care. I think Face is still the best option here. I really don't have time to trade with this guy. So if he has Hex, he has Hex. But yeah, you do what you gotta do. Because he can't kill that with what he has on the board. He needs at least a spell. Okay. It's not bad. I could potentially find lethal, just because I have 2 damage AoE. So if that's the kind of plays he's making, I'm not in a bad spot. Is he going to take it down to 2 health? Oh, please do. Or does he... oh, he's taking it down to 2 health. He must have more AoE, right? Why would he do that without AoE? Come on. Make your turn, please. Oh, he doesn't have AoE. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. So I can just kill that. If I'm going to play Knife Juggler and Murloc Knight, I may want to do that first, because it gives me the option to get rid of his 2/4. I don't really want to do the 2 damage AoE here, because it uses most of my mana. So I think that's probably the best option. Oh, right, I misplayed. Misplayed. Almost messed this up. I got lucky I hit the 2/4 anyway, but I wanted to maximize my chances by playing these other cards, and I didn't get it. But just because he could have Maelstrom Portal, I will go ahead and hit this. And it also sets up for the Corrupted Seer. He can heal it with his Healing Totem, and it still dies to the Corrupted Seer, since it's my only card in hand. Obviously, I want to keep that up. And the Corrupted Seer takes care of his 4/4 as well. Doing 2 damage to the face is not terrible. But obviously, I would have liked killing his 2/4 if I could. Okay. So we are still going face here. I have to Smork. It's my only real chance of winning. But I also kind of have to kill that 0/3. And like I said, the Healing Totem doesn't really matter because I have Corrupted Seer. And I would very much like a Divine Favor. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. That's alright. We can still win this. The question is, do I trade with this 2/1 or do I go face? If if I don't trade, he could potentially use the legendary hero to punish me, but I've got to do this at this point. I have no cards in hand. I don't have time to be playing a control game. Let's see if I can kill this guy. So far, the war leaders this game have not been that helpful. And he drew the card that'll probably shut me down. I don't think I have a way of getting around that. I got rid of my dino size. I don't have equality in this deck. I don't think I have equality in this deck. I might have it actually. And Divine Favor only draws me 3 cards, so it's not even that good. So we are in some trouble here. Well, I got the card. It's a little bit late. It's a little bit late. I do have Consecration, and just because it's going to use all my mana anyway, what else am I going to do, right? Okay. What do you think? Do I still have a chance, Internet? Can I beat these Jades? Or did I get super unlucky? I do have the 10 mana card that will resummon my Murlocs, but I also have a lot of 1/1 Murlocs that I've summoned this game, so it may not be that helpful. I may be totally screwed. He had all the AoE when he needed. He had the taunt when he needed it. Puts me in a situation where I just can't win the game. The Knife Juggler didn't hit the card I need. All sorts of things went wrong. He got his 8/8 on the board, obviously. There's no point in me trading. I want to do as much face damage as possible, and I do still have a chance of winning this game. Okay, if I draw the 10 damage AoE, or the 10 damage card that summons all my Murlocs, I forget its name, I can still win this. And I don't know if I would have done that. Seems like I have 2 turns to draw the card that I need. Oh, I forgot I have this card. Obviously, I want to Hero Power first. So Wind Fury does it. Stealth until my next turn does it. But I didn't attack his face first. Oh my god, I didn't attack his face first. Oh, I could have won, dude. I forgot that Stealth also wins for me. I should have gone first. But also, if I go first, then the Wind Fury and the plus attack don't help. And I have a greater chance of drawing those than Stealth. I could have stealthed the 1/1. I could have not been targeted. Would Stealth have been a better option than Taunt because I was trying to keep my 4/4 alive? I'm trying to keep face health alive. And do I have another Consecrate? I don't know that I do. And since he drew the Taunt, I do need Consecrate in order to win this game. And I don't know if it exists in my deck. I don't remember what's in this deck. I haven't played it in a while. Good news is I'm still alive for at least another turn. I didn't get lucky on the other guy. I got the Cold Light Seer now. Let's see, how much damage does he have on board? 16, 24, 30. It seems I'm dead. That's the GG. Didn't quite work out. Thanks for watching. The Murloc Leader, the losing 1 health, seems to have hurt quite a bit actually. Subscribe.